What's going on, everyone? My name is Johnny Bannon, and I will be your CCNA instructor for this CCNA video series. In this video series, we're going to go over something or a concept that a lot of students sometimes find hard to grasp. And even though it's simple in its nature and what it wants to accomplish, the spanning tree protocol can be a lot. And that's why for these PowerPoints and these slides we're going to go over, it's going to be a lot of whiteboard, okay? So typically, if you've been watching my videos, I like to put on nice pictures for you and deep PowerPoints, not too much information, but something for you to read on the screen while I go over. Well, with spanning tree, if we try to take that approach, it could be 40 slides, especially with all different flavors and versions of spanning tree. So for this section of this lecture going over spanning tree, I'm going to bring up an agenda of what we're going to go over. And then you can see right here, this is going to be just 11 slides. And this video series is probably going to be broken up into at least 3 to 4 parts, going over spanning tree, then into rapid spanning tree. And if we exit off this screen here, and we just jump into the exam objectives of CCNA, and we find the spanning tree portion, you can see that it just wants us to know some basic stuff, really. And it's just rapid per VLAN spanning tree it wants us to talk about. However, I believe, and I think a lot of instructors will agree with me, that to jump right into rapid spanning tree without learning the history and the why and the how of regular spanning tree is not going to help you in learning just rapid. So for this video, we're going to try to go as deep as we can. So here's our agenda. So we're going to go over why we need this control plane protocol, which is going to lead us into why we need root bridges. And then we're going to go over how do we elect a root bridge, and we're going to break down the bridge priority and try to break it up into its binary parts. And then we're going to go over the bridge protocol data units kind of in depth, do a couple Wireshark captures. Then we're going to go over the port costs, and then that's going to jump us right into the different roles and states of spanning tree. And then we have the elections, right? So we're going to go over 2 of those roles/states called the root port and the designated port. And that should finish up the lecture portion of spanning tree. And then I do have a lab. Also, forgot to go in here. We're going to go over something called spanning tree port fast and root guard. I think those are 2 important concepts we need to go over. Kind of like features or something additional configuration that deals with spanning tree, okay? And then we're going to jump into our lab scenario. That's going to be on the agenda for spanning tree. And stay tuned for the rest of this video series as we go over this protocol. Thank you.